Hey friends, hope you had a great weekend. I'm still sweating from the scorcher we had here in New Jersey. Hope you're feeling good today on this Monday, and specifically, hope you're feeling good about your 5G knowledge. We're going to start this week by seeing just how much we know about 5G. We've got a fun live quiz for all of us to take. It's all about 5G. That's coming up in just a few minutes. So before I don my trusty game show jacket, take a moment now, head over to Slido.com. The event code is Verizon. Use your first and last name so we can find you when you win. And yes, winners receive prizes today. The top 5 finishers are getting $50 gift cards to the Verizon brand store, where you can get this awesome Verizon Prism ERG shirt to show off this Pride Month. But I'd like to think we will all be winners after this quiz, as we'll each walk away with more knowledge about 5G. And that, of course, is so important in creating the foundations for our collective success. Now, as we wait for our contestants to enter Slido, part of our exciting 5G story includes our big promotion last week that everyone's been talking about, the biggest upgrade ever. New and existing customers can upgrade to a 5G phone on us. We will even help cover the cost to switch with select trade-in and select unlimited plans. Now, I was told by the hippest members of our team that some would describe this upgrade as a glow up. I'll be honest, I wasn't quite sure what that meant. Lucky for me, singer-songwriter Meghan Trainor, yes, that Meghan Trainor, agreed to stop by and help me with my glow-up game. And so we made a little game out of it. And after we hear from Meghan, I'll tell you about another way you can win some fantastic glow-up related prizes. So stay tuned to that. Now, without further ado, friends, here is our conversation with Miss I'd Want to Be Me Too, Meghan Trainor. Okay, it's not every day you have a Grammy award-winning artist on Up to Speed. I want to welcome Miss Meghan Trainor to the show. Meghan, thanks for joining us.
Hi, Andy. Thanks for having me.
It's great to be with you. First of all, thank you for helping us launch the biggest upgrade ever last week. Some may even call our upgrade a glow up, as the TikTokers say. I've been doing a lot of research. Speaking of TikTok, I saw how you shared your own glow up ideas, and the word on the street is I can use a glow up myself. So I'm hoping you can help me out. What do you think?
I think everyone could use a glow up now and then. In my head, a glow up is just treating yourself. So I treated myself with this gorgeous glam, and I feel really beautiful. I glowed up. I also been glowing up my body. I've been working on myself and my health and my mental health. We've been exercising more. You could glow up your phone. You can get 5G.
Yes.
And you can glow up your car. Just upgrades in life. Make life better.
Well, I'm looking forward to the upgrade. I know it's been a year of all kinds of glow ups for you. Congratulations, of course, on your new baby. And I'm starting to get this now. But I want to dive into the glow up game a little deeper, and I want to play a game here. And it's a game, and I did some research on some of these terms here. So it's a game called Glow Up or Toe Up. What do you think?
I love it. Let's play.
So I'm going to give you 2 things, and you're going to tell me which one is the glow up, because let's be real, I have no idea. So I'm feeling tremendous pressure to keep up with the trends here. So Ms. Meghan Trainor, are you ready for glow up or toe up?
I'm so ready.
All right, here we go. We're going to start with an easy one here. I think I know the answer. Glow up, more bass or more treble?
Bass, hands down. You know it.
I love that you spent a couple seconds thinking about that. That was
My parents, because my light went out and I was like, oh Lord, do I still look gorgeous? But I do. So bass.
All right, cargo pants or slim fit?
Oh no, slim fit.
Slim fit, okay. Buzz cut or man bun?
A buzz cut for sure.
Okay.
A buzz cut.
All right. Which one's the glow up, mocktail or cocktail?
I don't even know what a mocktail is.
Then we'll go with cocktail.
I'm gonna go with cocktail.
That's right. That's right. You gotta have a little bass in that drink there. All right.
Yes.
Fanny pack or mini backpack?
mini backpack. I love a fanny pack, but it's just easier.
Mm-hmm. Yoga pants or yoga retreat?
Yoga pants every day.
See, these are tough. These are tough.
Big
Easy
word.
one here though. Easy one here though. 5G or Verizon 5G?
Verizon 5G every day.
I like that. That's that. I need to like make that pose when I say Verizon 5G. I'm gonna steal that move from you. Verizon 5G.
Verizon 5G.
Hair mask or face mask?
Face mask. Because this could be a hat, basically, and this is all you got.
There you go. All right. Sweatsuit or three-piece suit?
I'm going to say sweatsuit.
See, three-piece suit made me think three-piece and a biscuit, and that's what I'll go for my glow up. Speaking of food, Michelin stars or Yelp stars?
Michelin stars.
Prequel or sequel?
Ooh. Equal.
Spaghetti straps or spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Cat eye or cow print?
Cat eye every day.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Pop collar or tie dye? Or pop
Tie-dye.
color? Pop color. See, I'm sorry. I still need to do more research on this thing. I barely know what a cat eye is. Anyways.
Oh, cat eye is like eyeliner. Like, oh, wow. Oh, you know?
Okay.
Or cow print.
I'm telling you, Meghan Trainor, you're teaching me all kinds of stuff here. This is great.
Oh,
Hair tips. All right. Paying with cash or paying with crypto?
Ooh, 21, we're going to pay with crypto.
All right. And finally, bike shorts or jean shorts? I own both.
Neither. But my team is saying bike shorts.
All right. I'll get rid of the jean shorts too. But hey, you know what? This has been enlightening, Miss Trainor. See what I did there? Light, glow up. Thank you so much.
Wow. Yes. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes. All right. Last question for you. Other than your phone's glow up, is there anything else that you are looking to upgrade this summer? I know this has been the year of motherhood for you. Congratulations again. A lot going on for you this year.
Yeah, I'm glowing up. I mean, check it. How cute is this? I just got a new phone. It's mint. I'm glowing up. I'm going to have 5G. I'm not going to struggle anymore posting pics or FaceTiming my family. So I'm glowing up there. I'm glowing up my body. I'm glowing up my music. And I'm going to be a TV star. We're doing it all.
We're looking forward to it all. And we thank you so much for helping us glow up on not only our phones and our 5G game, but I mean, seriously, I had no idea what a cat eye was, and now I know. And I don't know, you might see me on a 5G social post with a little glowed up face here. So thank you very much.
You look really good. You would look good with a cat eye. You should try it.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And there's my glow up, unmuting. There you have it, folks. On up to speed, Meghan Trainor. The only thing missing in my glow up right now is the cat eye. I apologize. I'll need to look up some YouTube makeup tutorials. But Meghan, thank you. And of course, we are glowing up with the official game show suit jacket here. So big thank you to Meghan. And I definitely feel a personal glow up coming this summer. Better start that TikTok account, note to self. And now Meghan's not the only one excited to glow up their summer. Of course, we have TikTokers of the two-legged all the way to the four-legged variety getting in on the fun as well. Plus, we've even got a special contest for our V team. Post your own glow up video or pictures of all the ways you are looking to glow up your life. Whatever works for you, post with the hashtag biggest upgrade ever. And you can earn a chance to win a 5G phone, a new 5G phone. Yes, so go ahead and use the hashtag biggest upgrade ever. This contest is ending this week, so get those glow up posts in soon. Speaking of contests, let's get back to our 5G quiz. At this point, you've had ample time now to enter our live quiz. You've still got time, though. We invite you to head on over to slido.com. And enter the event code Verizon, and remember to use your first and last names so you can we can find you when you win. Not only are the top 5 finishers getting $50 gift cards to the Verizon brand shop where you can get shirts like these, but we'll all be winners as we walk away with great 5G knowledge. So folks, as always, if you're in it to win it, use your mobile devices. Pay close attention to the device itself. The questions may pop up on the device sooner than when you hear them from me on this broadcast. So stay ready, friends. Now, speaking of 5G, you may have heard the news that as of this coming Thursday, we will now be in 40 5G home cities. And that is huge, but that's just the tip of the 5G iceberg, as it were. Get this. We are now in 10 MEC markets, 24 5G business internet markets, 75 5G ultra-wideband cities. We're in 60 stadiums and arenas, 13 airports, and popular destinations like Niagara Falls, many Northeast beaches, not to mention 2,700 nationwide markets. So lots to be excited about. And once again, in the 5G home markets, this Thursday, we will be at 40. So it just continues to grow every single day. Big shout out to our network team for making sure that we are thinking grow, grow, grow. So back to today's quiz. As our seasoned players will know, you may see the question pop up faster on your phones than on this video broadcast. So again, if you're looking to win, stay focused on your mobile devices here. Wow, we've got 400 people entered to win some 5G related prizes. So if everyone's ready, let's go ahead. We're going to hit 500 here. That's cool. All right. So speed matters, folks. So here we go. We're going to race through this. Question number 1 for our 5G live quiz. How many cities will have 5G home by June 10th, this Thursday? 10, 13, 24, or 40? Now, I just gave you the answer, just saying here. So hopefully you're listening. But let's go ahead and lock up those answers, folks. And let's see what you voted for. You got to be fast on this quiz. And 86% of you said 40. And yes, that is the correct answer there. Because I just said it. I just said 40. We made it to 36 last week by adding Columbus, Ohio, Greensboro, and Raleigh. This week we'll be adding Des Moines, New Orleans, Seattle, and Tucson, and that brings us to 40. Remember, it's easy to make the switch. In fact, we're offering up to $500 to cover early termination fees for customers who leave their current internet provider. And for a limited time, you can get a $100 credit towards your bill when you buy 5G home internet online. So yes, in addition to the trivia questions, we will give you some knowledge that you can take with you so you can share with friends, family, customers. This is all about us strengthening our 5G knowledge. So here we go. Lots of questions left, so you can still win. Don't worry if you missed this gimme, but you can still win here. So in what year did we launch 5G mobile service in parts of our first 2 cities? 2017, 2018, 2019, or 2020? Gosh, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but at the same time, it kind of does, doesn't it? All right, go ahead and lock up the answers there, and let's see what you voted for here. And a little more than half of you said 2019. Doesn't that seem like a lifetime ago? And the correct answer is... It's 2019. Yes, half of you got that right. On April 3rd, 2019, we introduced 5G mobile service in parts of Chicago and Minneapolis. Customers in those cities were the first in the world to have a 5G-enabled smartphone connected to a 5G network. And yes, I was there in Chicago on that day, and it was such an exciting time. The pride from our network team, from our retail team, it was just awesome, and that pride continues to help us build. So yes, so our next question here we go. Question 3 of our live quiz. Our research engineers recently smashed a world speed record by achieving download speeds of 5.06 gigabits per second. Where did the event take place? Bedminster, New Jersey, Bonneville Salt Flats near Wendover, Utah, San Jose, California, or the M-City test site, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Now, we talked about this during an Up to Speed Live recently here. Matter of fact, we had a member of the team from this group join us Let's go ahead and lock up the answer. And the correct answer is, drumroll, Bedminster, New Jersey. 41% of you got that correct. Well done. Now, someday we may test 5G cars on the Bonneville Salt Flats. That would be fun. But loyal Up to Speed watchers will recall we had Paul Nietzsche from the device technology team live talking about the obstacles the team overcame in our Bedminster research lab to reach that fantastic results. And I believe Kamalady offered his congratulations. And then a half second later, he said something like, how about 10? Can we get 10? So our CTO, of course, is always pushing to do even better as per usual, as our marketing campaign has shown us time and again. We are Verizon versus Verizon. So let's keep on going here. Question number 4. What is the name of the latest promotion to encourage current and new customers to get a 5G phone? Talked about this as well. This should be a gimme. And it looks like I like how quickly you guys are putting in the answers here. Look at that, 400 people already answering. We have swag, go fight, win, the biggest upgrade ever, 5G built right. Lock up those answers for me, please, and let's see what you voted for. 84% of you said the biggest upgrade ever, with 5 in that double G there. All right, and the correct answer, of course, is the biggest upgrade ever. Excellent. Again, folks, we mentioned this at the top of the show. One of the reasons customers are so excited to switch to our 5G wireless plans is that we've got the best in entertainment deals. We've got Disney Plus, Discovery Plus for new customers. For gaming fans, we've got Apple Arcade, Google Play Pass, all on us. In fact, speaking of gaming, we have more news to come on the front on that front next week. There's a little teaser to watch next Monday, so please make sure you tune into Up to Speed for that. All right, question 5. We're almost halfway there. What is the name of the documentary that we partnered in 2020 that talks about some of the impact of 5G? The power of 5, the power of 5G, the speed of thought, moving the world forward. Talked about this on Up to Speed as well. So go ahead and get your answers in. Coming in a little slower than the last question, but I'm sure you're going to get this right. Let's go ahead and lock up the answers and see what you said here. Ooh, this is a tough one. We got a third of you picking everything but the first. Let's see who got it right. The correct answer is the speed of thought, with 31% of you. So this is where, folks, we'll start to kind of, we see who's the 5G professional trivia players and the amateurs here. Let's see here. So the documentary highlighted some of the most impactful use cases of 5G that can save and improve lives. And, of course, we did talk about this, so you could find it on VZ Web. Now, we're looking at the leaderboard here, and we've got Alexander Smith, 5 for 5, answer this question in 35 seconds total. That's amazing. We've got Stephen in second, Noah in third, Annalise in fourth, and Judy in fifth. That does not mean you are too far behind to win. This is anyone's game here, but as you can see, all of these leaders took less than a minute to answer these questions. So they know they're 5G. Hopefully you do too, but there's plenty of more game going on here. And we're going to head to our lightning round here. So this can go pretty quick. So keep those fingers fast and steady. All right. What does the G in 5G stand for? 5 gigahertz, 5 gigs, 5th generation, or speed that's great. It's a very interesting answer. Let's see if anyone picks that one. A nice answer. All right, let's lock up the answers here and see what you said here. What does the G in 5G stand for? 81% of you said 5th generation, and 81% of you were right about that. There you go. It's the 5th generation. We launched our 3G network in 2002, our 4G network in 2010. And just recently, of course, we launched our 5G. So let's keep talking about 5G with the next question here. What does the UW in 5G UW stand for? Ultra wideband, underwave, ultrawave, ultra Wi-Fi. This should be a pretty easy one too. We've been talking about this for a long time now. So go ahead and get your answers in very quickly here. And let's go ahead and lock up the answers now. The answer to this one, UW, 96% of you got this right. Of course, it is ultra wideband. Our 5G ultra-wideband network uses the high-band, ultra-wide millimeter wave spectrum. You think of it as an incredibly wide, super fast highway. The extra room allows for ultra fast speeds, reduced lag time, latency, so that smartphones, devices can handle multiplayer gaming on the go, video chatting in HD, all kinds of cool stuff. And this is, as you know, the speeds are off the charts here. All right, next question. Question 8. What does IoT stand for? Inside on top, Internet of Things, Input of Things, Inputs on tape. Let's get those answers in as quickly as possible. All right, let's go ahead and lock up the answers here and see what you voted for. See if you got it right. 96% of you said Internet of Things, and yes, 96% of you are correct. It is indeed IoT is Internet of Things, a system of interrelated computing devices that have the ability to transfer data over a network without human-to-computer interaction. This is allowing things like having toothpaste and dish soap automatically ordered for you, lights that were left on automatically turned off, and a personal wish of mine, having Amazon packages brought in from the front porch. So Internet of Things, IoT. All right, we're getting close to the end here. Hopefully you're still in it here, in it to win it. What does MEC stand for? We've talked about MEC a lot here. Multi-energy computing, millimeter energy computing, multi-access edge computing, or millimeter edge computing. Let's see what you said here. This one's tricky, but we've talked about this a lot here. This is a huge part of our 5G story. And let's go ahead and lock up the answers and see what you voted for here. All right, 67% of you said multi-access edge computing, and the correct answer, I believe 67% of you got this one correct. Multi-access edge computing, that's what MEC stands for. The correct answer, you will also hear it referred to as mobile edge computing, which is also correct. Now, with MEC, data is processed and stored at the network's edge, not at some distant data center. Since data doesn't have to travel so far, that's where it saves time. It greatly reduces latency. As an example, why is MEC helpful when you order something online? Because it can help power robots and the software that interacts with the robots to complete tasks that would typically require a human being. For example, processing orders, checking inventories, prepping, shipping instructions could all be automated, helping your packages arrive faster. It's a huge, huge reason why businesses are getting so excited to be a part of our 5G MEC story. So multi-access edge computing, that's what it's all about. All right, next question here. Second to last question. What does NAS stand for? Neutral as a solution, neural as a solution, network as a service, network as a surface. Hey, this one we've talked about as well. The best way to do well on these quizzes, I've realized, is watch Up to Speed every single day. I mean, this is where you can find the answers here, Just a shameless plug as we continue to see the answers pour in. Let's go ahead and lock up the answers now. And the NAS stands for Network as a Service, and 95% of you got this one correct. Well done. I see a lot of you are knowing your 5G trivia here, and hopefully you'll continue. If you didn't really know the answers to these questions, of course, keep watching Up to Speed. We've got the answers for you here. We've got you. Yes, Network as a Service, it's an underlying platform that allows a private company to connect users, devices, partners to applications and data within the public cloud and their own private data centers. It matters because it allows them to take advantage of applications and services that use things like 5G, MEC, AI, augmented virtual reality, and much more. So this is a huge part of our 5G story as well. Before we get to our last question here, let's take a look at the leaderboard, see if things shifted around a little bit here. Looks like Alex is still rocking it. Just surpassed the minute mark here with his 10 questions. He's 10 for 10. We've got Steven in second, Noah in third, Annalise in fourth, and Christy, a new name here, in fifth here. So once again, you for those of you in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're close. So this next question could be make or break here. So with that in mind, let's go now to our final question. When we launched our 5G in Chicago in April 2019, Tech Radar tested the network using what it referred to as the first available 5G handset. What was it? The Samsung S10 5G, the Moto Z3 with a 5G mod, the LG V50 Thin Q, or the Xiaomi Mi 10? remember this device fondly. I had one myself, walking around Chicago in April of 2019, testing sites and nodes. I can taste the deep dish pizza during the lunch break there. All right, so get your answers in for the final question. Let's see what you voted for here. Let's lock up the answers. What you said here. Ooh, it's a close one. So it's either the S10 5G or the Moto Z3. 53% of you. And the correct answer, I'm so happy that more than half of you got this one right. It is the Moto Z3 with a 5G mod. And yes, that's what our very first customer used. And what a historic moment there to put 5G in the hands of our customers. And we continue to do that with our biggest upgrade ever. Let's get the rest of our customers, the rest of the world with a 5G device, make them feel the power. And really, I remember that day. It was just aha moments everywhere, and we can still continue to create those moments. So with that in mind, let's take a look at who is rocking the $50 gift cards. And Alex holds on here. It took him 3 seconds or 5 seconds to answer that last question here. 11-11. And look at that. Our top 5 here, Stephen, Noah, Amy, and David. They all got in under a minute 42 and 11 for 11. Great job. Looks like the hardest question was the documentary. But you can find information on that, of course, on VZ Web. But those $50 gift cards will be sent your way to our winners here. To all, thanks for playing. Hope you learned a little bit more about our 5G ultra wideband, why it's so important, and of course some of our related benefits and services. You can see that the future here is exciting, and it doesn't happen without us. It doesn't happen without Verizon 5G. And hopefully you've all walked away with the sense of more knowledge, more power, and we can continue to spread that 5G story with our friends and family. All right, folks, a couple things more before we go today. Coming up this Wednesday at 3:45 Eastern Time, you want to check out the Paley Center Celebration of Pride. All of the details about this event will be included and linked in today's web story. And don't forget about this Wednesday as well. Hans will be hosting his Leadership Forum. And as always, Up to Speed will be live from the Leadership Forum on Wednesday. Hans and Christy will be joining us to answer questions live and provide an update on our VZ Pulse Plus survey results. Lots to unpack there. And, of course, to keep the energy going as we look towards the second half of the year. We hope, of course, that this quiz has helped you keep the 5G energy going. Super exciting stuff. Big congratulations to all the teams out there making sure that 5G matters not only to us, but to our customers in the world as well. But thank you so much for making Up to Speed a part of your day today. We hope you have a great rest of the week. We will see you soon with much more content. And until next time, you're Up to Speed.